Remember back in 2017 when Despacito was being played inside every restaurant and was being featured everywhere? Most of us didn't realize half the words the singers were singing, but it didn't stop us from enjoying it. This is a statement proving how music is considered to be a universal language. K-pop follows the same pattern with catchy beats, engaging music, and for people who understand deep, meaningful lyrics. In today's video, we'll take a dive into the K-pop genre and talk about why this genre is taking the world by storm. By definition, pop is an immensely popular genre for music which focuses heavily on catchy, dance-inducing choruses and hooks, and are written in a fairly basic verse-chorus-verse structure. There will be soon a video which talks about the history of pop music, so don't forget to subscribe to get that video straight on your feed. Alright, K-pop is the Korean take on pop music. Originating from South Korea, K-pop was influenced by genres like rock, hip-hop, R&B, reggae, classical, and everything in between. Both versions of pop music feature the ability to get stuck inside your head and play themselves for days on end. KCON, the world's first ever K-culture festival, was first held in the US back in 2012, which drew a couple hundred fans and locals who were curious to see what was going on. At present, there has been an explosion in the numbers since then, which averages at 125,000 between conventions on both coasts. According to the organizer Angela Kaloran, the chanting was so loud last time that mainstream music industry people told me they'd never heard the roof blown off like that before. The popularity of the event synchronizes with the worldwide detonation of K-pop. In the past 5 years, they transformed from a niche genre to a $5 billion global industry. One of the iconic moments in K-pop history was back in October 6, 2018, at New York City Field, where the 7-member soul crew BTS was the first group who had the opportunity to play at a US stadium, which was sold out in mere minutes. The event followed their hit song titled Fake Love, which was at number 10 on Billboard's US Hot 100 in June. It also had an astonishing 35 million YouTube views in its first 24 hours. Popular to contrary beliefs, BTS is not the pioneer of K-pop and not the only artist. Rewind back in 2012. We all remember the time when Gangnam Style by Psy was all everyone was talking about, with its catchy beat and iconic video which dominated YouTube for quite a while. What made it accumulate so many views and made it popular? Well, the song was praised and got popular worldwide for its catchy beat and of course the amazing performance by K-pop artist Psy, which took over the internet with memes, videos, and other forms of entertainment. Mashing together all the genres and cultures, K-pop played a big role in reimagining American pop music and turned it up a notch. K-pop is a genre which leaves you upbeat and positive, making it a go-to genre for young people. According to singer-songwriter and top liner Rodney Chick Bell, the average American song has 4 melodies, maybe 5. The average K-pop song has 8 to 10. They're also very heavy in the harmonies. Steve Aoki, famous American DJ, record producer, and music programmer, points out how the music streaming revolution had a gigantic role to play in the K-pop revolution. He says, with streaming, fans now have such a large voice, and that's how BTS really became a phenomenon, because the fans made it a phenomenon, like with the underground culture of punk and hardcore. After analyzing and translating the lyrics, we can also notice how their songs are filled with plots, including but not limited to familial betrayal, murder, heartbreak, time travel, etc. They're able to play with your senses with their use of color, clothes, and visually appealing and professionally choreographed dance moves combined with lyrical storylines, which is not a common thing in Western music. In the US, where Western music is predominated, K-pop acts as a process of self-discovery, which makes it remarkably exhilarating for fans. With K-pop and the process of deciphering the language, there's a level of motivation which is rarely seen with Western music. Some fans even wind up learning the language for the sake of it. It can be compared side by side with the amount of impact anime has on people. Despite having controversies on a global scale, they did do their part, which makes them fall in the category of good human beings. Jungho Seok, aka J-Hope, donated almost $90,000 to Child Fund Korea, with the objective of helping child violence victims in East Africa. In June of 2020, the beloved group shared their perspective with Black Lives Matter, donating $1 million to the organization. On his 25th birthday, the leader of BTS, Kim Namjoon, donated 100 million Korean won to help hearing-impaired students receive musical education. Blackpink, another beloved K-pop icon, individually donated 10 million won to the victims of Goseong wildfire in South Korea in 2019. Overall, people like change, and K-pop bought exactly that in tandem with visually appealing music videos and enchanting dance moves which has the ability to inspire and move people. Literally. So that was how K-pop turned itself from a niche genre to a multi-billion-dollar industry. Makes you wonder how powerful music is, really. We would love to know your opinions on this, so let us know. And as always, like, comment, and share this video if you've enjoyed it. And subscribe to AudioZone to get more videos like this on your feed.